When moving in a particular direction, say forward, the advancing blade might generate much more lift than the retreating blade as it pushes harder against the oncoming airflow. Causing unwanted leftward roll that shouldn't be present in straight forward flight. To make up for this dissymmetry of lift, as it's called, we rely once again on natural blade flapping. With forward flight, for example, blades have cyclic input, which means the advancing blade is pitching steadily downwards, while the retreating blade is pitching up. Now, oncoming air naturally presses the advancing blade down even more, so it generates less lift, and the retreating blade up for added lift, automatically balancing lift differences across the rotor. As we saw a moment ago, for forward flight, blades reach max pitch at the left side of the rotor, so they'll hit max upward flap at the back. There's a delay between maximum blade pitch and upward flap. In my research, I found that there's some disagreement here. Many sources attribute this delayed effect to gyroscopic precession, which says if you impart a force on a spinning disc, the effects happen at a 90-degree offset. While gyroscopic forces are certainly at play with rotor dynamics, this is not a rigid disc or a rigid system, and some helicopters are apparently designed to reach max blade pitch at, say, 70 degrees before achieving max flapping angle, which would invalidate that rigid 90-degree gyroscopic law. Seeing these flexible blades as taking some time to respond to airflow around them as they change pitch seems like the more fitting way to describe their behavior. This is called phase lag, as it refers to helicopter rotor function. Before we move on to the physical components that make all this possible, just keep in mind that the flexible blades themselves and their ability to freely shift within multiple degrees of freedom counteracts and adjusts for many complex forces at play with rotor design. Without these constant adjustments, the system would quickly tear itself apart if it could fly at all. With that, let's bring back the rest of the rotor's components.